Devastation and heartbreak for a South Florida father after his wife and daughter were killed by a lightning strike. Good afternoon, I'm Naja Sherman. He says it happened so fast and was just feet away from the strike yesterday afternoon. CBS News Miami's Morgan Reiner is your reporter in Margate with the latest.
The dad broke down in tears as he was describing his wife and daughter. He said all they were trying to do was get from the car in the driveway to the front door when lightning struck. All it took was a matter of seconds and feet, and he lost his wife and daughter.
Monday morning, Cameron Glasgow is trying to process how his family was torn apart in seconds.
My daughter, my wife, amazing people. Amazing people. My wife, the biggest heart in the world. The biggest heart in the world. Puts everybody before herself. Everybody. That was my hero next to my dad. Because I wanted to show for people how my wife does. She helped make me into the man that I am today.
He said they were headed into the house for a family dinner when lightning struck Sunday afternoon, killing his wife, Kenya Glasgow, and their 2-year-old daughter, Kennedy.
We saw that the rain was picking up, and we just said, hey, we got to get the girls inside. So just simple thing that anybody would do. Hey, put a blanket on their head, let's just get inside.
Kennedy, seen here with her twin sister, Kinsley.
It's going to crush my heart when she starts looking for her sister and her mom, but I mean, that's just something we just got to get used to.
Glasgow described Kennedy as infectious, could sing every word to Benson Boone.
It's gonna be tough to lose somebody that I've been with for half my life. It's gonna be tough, but I'll be okay because I have to be, because I have another beautiful daughter that's inside there. But for her to lose her twin sister, words can't describe that feeling.
Glasgow said he wanted to speak with us today so that he could share about his wife, how amazing she was, and the light that she had. In Margate, Morgan Reiner, CBS News, Miami.
First at 11, a mother and her toddler killed by lightning on a sidewalk in Margate. Someone saw it happen and tried to save them. Tonight, that person is speaking out. Good evening, I'm Chelsea Jones. CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrera was your reporter in Margate with the desperate attempt to help.
I spoke to a neighbor who walked out of his home and saw the mother on the ground, her baby laying just feet away from her. He tells me it's something he won't ever forget.
I heard a loud thunder and an orange glow through my windows.
Prince Moody rushed his family to their Margate home as lightning moved into the area.
My son now said to me, hey, Dad, I think, somebody got hit. There's a lady on the floor. And I'm like, no way, stop, man. He's like, no, look. And I looked through my window. I saw a lady on the floor.
That's when Moody says he rushed across the street on the phone with 911.
I'm trying to talk to the family first, who's there, say, hey, look, might have to perform CPR. Let's turn her over, see what's what. As I turned her over, the condition that she was in with the lightning strike, it was not in my best interest to perform CPR like that.
Margate police say the call came in around 2:30 this afternoon for 2 people struck by lightning. It happened in front of a home on Northwest 1st Street, right off Northwest 80th Avenue. When police and fire rescue crews arrived, they began to try and save 31-year-old Kenya Glasgow and her 2-year-old daughter. Moody says his heart breaks for the 2 victims.
At the end of the day, we're human, and it's a little baby, and it's an unresponsive mother, and it's good neighbors, really good people.
The mother and daughter were rushed immediately to the hospital, but police say, unfortunately, they died shortly after arriving. In Margate, Nakaya Carrero, CBS News, Miami.
All right. Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham Recha Chodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone with Ruwell. And I want to give peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Legakim, that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity, throughout the 4 corners of the earth, and the brothers that's not wavering in the faith, being diligent in his truth. I say shalom to you brothers, and I say shalom, to the few sisters that believe in all meekness and humbleness. I say shalom. I'm your brother Zakaria from GMS Miami Camp. And Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham Recha Chodash, Adawan Rataza, that means Lord willing. Also, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect of the nation Israel, And my lesson today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham Recha Chodash, it's going to base you on this story, all right, that I just played, all right, a man, a husband, and his wife, and his two daughters. All right, the mom got struck by lightning, the mom and the daughter. All right, and that's the judgment of the Heavenly Father Yahweh through his son Yahushua through the holy angels, man. All right, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. All right, and you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, all right, and also the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the nations, that lineage go back to the 12 tribes according to their fathers, all right? This account supposed to make us fear the Lord, man. All right? We supposed to fear Yahweh Bashim al-Shah, because that could happen. They just thought it was just a regular day. They're just gonna get out the car, go inside, and the Lord struck him with lightning. He could have got the dad too. All right? Whoever perishes being innocent. This book of Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 30 says, "For we know him that have said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, saith the Lord." And again, the Lord shall judge his people, man. So the Lord is judging his people, man. That was judgment of the Lord. You can say, oh, it was cruel. What did they do to deserve that? That's the Lord does what he please, and the Lord is judging the spirit of the people, man. All right. Just because she's 2 years old, don't mean, all right, anything to the Most High. The Lord is judging the spirit. She probably was wicked in her past life. All right, because the scriptures talk about the judgment is played out on the earth. All right, because there is a such thing as reincarnation, according to the Bible. All right, verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. So it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. All right, let me prove this point, what I just said, because it probably go over your head. It says, judgment under the sun. Under the sun. Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9, it says, the thing that have been, it is that which shall... Let me get right here. Let me get an NLT too. It says... Ecclesiastes chapter 9 Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9 KJV. I'm gonna read KJV and NLT. It says, the thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and what which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. All right, so there's no new things under the sun. History repeats itself. All right, reincarnation, your spirit comes back every third and fourth generation. That's in the book of Exodus 20, the 20th chapter. All right, it says, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, it have already been of old, which was before us. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. So let's read the NLT. It says, history merely repeats itself. Verse 9, history merely repeats itself. It has always been done before. Nothing under the sun is truly new. Sometimes people say here is something new, but actually it is old. Nothing is ever truly new. We don't remember what happened in the past. In the future generation, in the future generation, no one will remember what we are doing now. All right, so there's no remembrance of former things. You come back every third and fourth generation, but it says it says under the sun. That thing it's your spirit. All right. Bear with me. This is the book of This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 14 says, I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. The Most High doeth it, that men should fear before him. That which have been is now, and that which is to be has already been, and the Most High required that which is past. Moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. What's under the sun? The earth. So this is a place of the judgment. You go to the heavens, you get your judgment, and it's be played out on earth if you can receive it. That wickedness was there in the place of righteousness. So in the place of righteousness, what iniquity was there. All right. It says, that is man. That is man. The thing that's which is man. And there's one in Ecclesiastes too. I believe, no, Second Esdras. Bear with me. I'm gonna get some more precepts too. Okay, so it says that thing that have been. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 6 and verse 10. It says that which have been is named already, and that which is known, that is man, neither may he contend with him that is mightier than he. So that thing that which has been, all right, is the man, the spirit. All right. So that's a little bit of reincarnation. All right. Let me get a preset real quick. We live again. Live again. Bear with me. So we're going into a little reincarnation about the 2-year-old. For you Jakes that lack understanding. Bear with me. This is book of Sirach chapter 14 and verse 35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. So after death shall the judgment come. The judgment, the place of judgment on the earth. So after you die, you go get your judgment and play it out on earth. All right. So he that have ears to hear, let him hear. This is book of Job chapter 4 or 5, chapter 4, I believe. Job chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent. Whoever died being innocent. They're not innocent. All right. That spirit is getting judged. Remember, if you was a murderer in your past time, you was a wicked idol worshiper, you're going to come back, all right, getting judged. Let me prove that right quick. Was it St. John? Was it 9? 9, I believe. Yep. St. John chapter 9 verse 1, it says, and Yahushua, and as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was born from his birth. And the disciple asked him, saying, Master, who did sin? This man. So he was born from his birth. He said, this man or his parents, that he was born blind, because they knew about reincarnation. All right. So how can he sin if he was a baby? He was born blind. Because he sinned in his past life. They knew about that, but this what the Lord said, which he's saying it, he's gonna explain why, but they knew the concept of reincarnation and being judged. Verse 3, Yahushua answered, neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of the Most High should be made manifest in him. All right, in his situation, the Lord just made him blind so he can heal him. All right. But the disciples knew, hey, if they cripple or something like that, that's the Lord judging them for what they did in their past life, man. All right, so let's go back. Job chapter 4, verse 7 says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, and where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So they didn't, the mom and the daughter, they wasn't innocent. The Lord judged them for a reason. And he spared the father and the other daughter. So the Lord actually split the house. There's twin daughter. There's twins. There's the mom and the dad. He actually split. He actually split their house. And the babies were born on the same day. He said he was with her since high school. So the Lord had the raining hard, And then he just had them walk out the car and just strike them. All right. Is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Amos chapter 8. Was it 9? Bear with me. 3, Salakia. I had a blank. Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? So is there evil in the city? Did the Most High do it? Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7. It says, I form the light. Nope. Verse 5. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So as we just read, shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? The Lord said he create evil. All right. And I was watching the brother Ash. He did the same video on this. I posted in our group chat, our camp chat, and brothers doing videos, and we was talking about it. Hey, that they probably was a scoffer. They probably scoffed at the truth. All right. The Lord, because that's down here. That's like for like 20 minutes away from me. It's like right here. All right. South Florida. All right. The Lord bringing judgment closer. All right. So, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power. This book of 2 Samuel, chapter 2, or 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel, chapter 2. So, I always get that messed up. 1 Samuel, chapter 2, and verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up, man. So, the Lord killeth, man. Scripture say a sparrow don't fall from the ground unless the Lord sanction it, roughly paraphrasing. So the Lord know every hair, every number, the hairs of our head, man. All right. This is Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai program. I mean, he's Scripture say he's the king of terrorists. All right. And America gonna be destroyed. And those who take that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, you're gonna be destroyed. And you heathens, y'all don't have a chance of salvation. Only salvation is for the elect of Israel. Deuteronomy 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So the neighbor tried to come over there and save him. It was too late. All right. All right. The Lord is not playing. All right. It made that Jake repent. All right. Before it's too late, because the Lord is visiting the earth. And I'm getting a precept. The Lord is visiting the earth. Because the neighbor said he heard thunder, then he heard the lightning. Wow. Lord, it was quick. Just how Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, his rulership is going to be cut down. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and a flame of devouring fire. So the Lord is hitting people with thunder, hitting people with earthquakes, hitting people with storm, tempest, hurricanes, devouring fire, wildfire, heat strokes. All right. This is the time of the judgment, and the Lord, he's just getting started, because he's going to hit America with 200 million nuclear warheads, and that land of Israel going to be destroyed too. But only difference is America is never going to be inhabited by humans, only desert creatures. But the land of Israel is going to get built back up, because that's where the promises that the Lord promised our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that we're going to inherit it. We're going to inherit the whole earth, but Jerusalem going to be the headquarters, and it's going to be paved with golds, with ruby, sapphire, precious stones, emeralds. All right, we're going to rule it. And we're going to rule over you heathens. All right? So that's what we're waiting for, man. So, and we give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham Recha Kodash. You know, Lord, when this lesson was edifying, you know, I want to give all praises, all honor again unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham Recha Kodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone with Ruel. And I want to give peace, greetings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, you know, that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Hey, Shalom Akim, keep pushing, keep enduring. Shalom.